Welcome to Playing for Second. I'm Josh. With me today is Brian.
Hello.
And Tim.
Hey, folks.
So, in honor of March Madness, this is the week of the Elite Eight basketball tournament, if you're following along with that. We are going to go ahead and do a little bracket challenge of our own. We successfully completed a little mini 8-game bracket already this year. Started in January. We just wrapped that up last week. And that was just a 3x3 challenge. So we played 3 games 3 times. This time what we're going to do is we are actually going to throw in 64 games into one big mega bracket, and we are going to go ahead and select those down to 8 games. We're going to play each of those 8 games once, and then we're going to play 4 of those games again, 2 of those games again, and the champion we're going to play one more time for a total of 15 games. So, Tim, do you want to tell everybody kind of how we came about the selection here?
Sure, absolutely. So I guess the idea was we were going to have each person, we're going to draft 20 games. So that ends up giving us 60 of the 64. The other 4 are coming from games that we universally, or all 3 of us, decided we were going to add as a yes. Those are like our number 1 seeds for each of the like divisions for the bracket. But yeah, so how we're going to get those 20 per person is going to be a snake draft. So starting with one of us, heading all the way around and then swinging on back, we're going to select a game from all of our collections as a all collections combined to toss up there. Once it's on the list, it can't be on anyone else's list. We're going to take those 60, randomize them, throw in the other 4, get those 64, put them into the full, from the left, from the right bracket, and then we're going to go group by group and just tick off a game at a time until we get down to those Elite 8. Same as what we're seeing in the tournament right now.
Cool. So yeah, this has come about over the last few years. We did this, like 4 years ago, maybe. And
So.
Yeah. we just did the same thing. We each selected 8 games and the other 2 folks kind of voted on them. And we honestly had more fun doing the bracket selection than we actually did playing the games, I think.
It's such a good time.
So we've been kind of doing that on and off for the last 3 or 4 years. And like I said, we did one already this year, and this is going to just be a little bit bigger one, just to get us to focus on playing some of the games we already know that we like and maybe discover a few that we didn't know about before. Brian, would you get us started with your first selection, sir?
Yeah, I guess. Man. All right. Well, I'm just going to go with the one everyone knows I'm going to pick, and that's going to be Hexplore It. Which one can be determined later, but
I think that was the other thing. We one of the side rules we had for this is in a game that's in a series, we just want to have one of those games on the list. So all Hexplore It is now available on the list.
Yeah.
Cool.
Interesting. Did you have one in mind, though? Out of curiosity.
Sands of Shurax is probably my favorite. So probably that one.
All right. I'm going to get us started here with... Ooh, so many choices. But I'm going to throw on Planet Unknown to start.
Unknown.
All right.
Off my list.
Oh,
look at that.
Interesting.
You did it. I'm going to pick a coined game just to really throw Tim for a loop.
Speaking of...
Oh, no.
I figured I'd go with that one first. So All Bridges Burning. Red Revolt at White Guard in Finland, 1917 to 1918. You could just go with All Bridges Burning.
You're going to need a bigger cell.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to fit that in there.
What? Okay.
No. Yeah, so this is already our Cinderella story because ain't nobody want to vote for that. So,
but one play, guys, one play. That's all it needs.
Tim's whole list is Cinderella story. Ain't nobody want to play any of that.
So the next one is Iridia.
Iridia? You just played like 100 hours of this game.
Only 89.
Oh my god.
And I wouldn't be against getting it back out and tossing around with you two folks.
Oh boy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm going to throw up a game that only Brian and I played, I believe, and this is one that probably going to not want to play with Tim, but it's Revive.
That was on my list from yours. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to throw out one I definitely know Fulton doesn't want to play, and that was going to be Concordia. And then for the old snake draft, let's throw out a new one to both of you. Zaya, Legends of Adrift 7, or just Zaya should be sufficient.
Off my list.
Interesting.
Guess I should have waited on
Very
that.
Interesting.
Now Tim's
All right, I'm
gonna
going to
have
throw
put
in
on
an
guard.
interesting one. It is a game I don't yet own, nor do any of us, but it is going to be available quite soon to us, I think. That is Beyond the Horizon.
Okay. I thought maybe we were going to come in
Okay.
hot with like Kingdom Death Monster or something.
Yeah, I went all in on that.
Someone
Yes.
decided they didn't want $3,000.
I just threw $5,000 down on everything.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. For another series, Nemesis Lockdown.
Specifically Lockdown or just Nemesis, and we can decide later.
I would prefer Lockdown, but
What's the
that's
new one
fine.
you have
could
coming?
Retaliation, but
Is that soon?
who knows?
Oh, okay.
I mean, they're no.
Okay.
Short answer is no, but
Because we're really trying to do one of these a quarter. I think at least that was our goal, kind of. So ideally, the next 3 months. So
yeah, we won't have it by then.
Coolio.
And then for the wraparound, I have War of the Ring, the card game.
Oh
wow! What a weird reaction from Fulton.
no, I wasn't expecting that one. I guess I don't know.
I wasn't either. 3 players.
We played that. We played it 2. We've played it 4.
Mm-hmm.
And there are 3-player options, so figured I'd toss it on there.
We could also include a fourth if we get another fourth.
That's true.
As long as the 3 of us are involved in it. So,
all right, I'm going to throw up a game we've played quite a bit, but I still have a copy of a game here in Shrink, which is Aeon's End, specifically the Past and Future box that I have sitting in here.
Okay. That was the 7th set or whatever?
Yep, set 7.
Yep. Okay. Sorry, I'm reading mine off of a piece of paper. I use parchment and quill. Man, oh boy. I picked one Tim had on his list. That's just disappointed everybody. All right, let's go with Uprising Curse of the Last Emperor. This Tim, I don't know if you know this one. This is a co-op.
I didn't know
4X
that was
game.
I didn't know that was a 3-player. I thought it was only 2. Okay.
No, you go up to 4, I think. 1 to 4,
Okay.
I believe. And then
is this the one with the standees, the acrylic standees?
The acrylic standees. Mm-hmm. And you know what? A recent favorite of mine. Let's go with Dungeon Universalis.
Interesting.
Thank you. He hates it. He hates it so much. He hates typing it. Look at him. Look how angry he is.
Well, let's clear the palette with one of Brian's
Wow.
absolute favorite games from my top 10 list a few weeks ago, and that is Rumble Nation.
Ooh, the Nation of Rumble.
We have our next Cinderella. Oh no, that's not a Cinderella. You guys both like that. I'm just screwed. That's just getting played.
Brian, how can you like Castles of Burgundy and not like Rumble Nation? Come on.
How can you like Skittles and not like Lobster? Wait, switch those. How can you?
And again, it's one of the I don't it's one of those games you win.
I don't
like
care.
more often than you don't.
I don't like a game just
Go
because
figure.
I win it. I don't hate a game just because I suck at it. Case in point, Agricola. I suck at it so hard. I gave you a John Mulaney joke just backwards, and you said nothing. All right, let's keep going.
Lobsters and Skittles. I know. I gotcha.
All right, Tim, wrap it around here. What do we got?
Pax Pamir.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And The Great Wall.
Oh, okay.
We played that one, twice?
Yeah, I
Together?
think a couple times. Yeah, I think
And they're
once
both
competitive and
Yeah.
once co-op. And co-op, we just totally got curb stomped.
I
Did
do
we
not
do
remember the
co-op?
co-op.
I don't remember co-op.
We played co-op at Brian's house.
I do have a house, so this checks out.
I think it was the same day we played Castles of Burgundy last year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I believe you. I don't believe him.
Brian, I'm not sure that
believe
you
you.
played. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Where the hell would I have been?
I thought
It's
it was
my house,
well,
Tim.
you may have been hockeying.
I do remember hockeying during Castles, but
I
don't
thought it
remember-
was the
yeah.
three of us plus Scott. That's what I thought, but I could be
Oh.
mistaken.
Oh,
Okay.
Scott did
Now-
play with us.
That
I
does
gotta
sound
go.
familiar now.
We played competitively though.
No,
Pretty positive. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and throw on another game.
Yeah,
And this
is taking
game
as
is
long as a basketball
going
game.
to be called Grand Austria Hotel.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Brian.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm looking for two that most definitely will not get picked. There they are. All right, we're going to go with Age of Innovation. And then for my second immediate dispersal is going to be Le Havre.
Interesting. Okay. I'm going to throw on a small box game, 1998 ISS. I had to have a little Lupin
Okay.
Games love in there.
You add like another sentence to that. That's a GMT game, my man. Proud of you.
And speaking of a year game, I've got 1867.
Interesting.
I mean, there's
There's
more
your
to it than
entry.
that, right? What is that?
That is the Railways of Canada.
Okay.
Canadian land, some
I
say.
should have left that off, my man. I was ready to play 1867.
Well, we could play 61. It's a similar system based in Russia.
I mean, at this point, that to me that just represents 18XX. I don't know anything about any of the games.
Yeah.
So.
Let's see. The next one I had is Bios Mesofauna.
Mesa?
Yep. And Meso. You nailed it. Perfect.
Okay. We're going to throw on The Magnificent.
Okay.
I've seen the box. Never played it.
Magnificent.
Do you feel
What
all the
is-
pressure of us watching you?
Yeah, just
Type.
like
So,
live
yeah.
typing.
What's the 5-second The Magnificent? What is that? Is that worker placement?
Dice drafting.
Dice drafting? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. With a Nito theme of
Recipe
put on a
fulfillment.
magic show.
Recipe
Okay.
fulfillment.
Yep,
but there's
there's some
also
recipe
tile
fulfillment.
laying, and it's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You're going to ruin it for Brian and I. So
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go with some other ones you guys don't want to play.
I'm just going to vote for all of Brian's games straight up.
I was going to say.
It's working. Ultimate Railroads, which is the new Russian railroads. That's
Tim
what I have.
hates that game. I don't know
I'm
why,
well aware.
because it's a fantastic game.
I'm
but Tim
well aware.
hates
I'm calling it out that we're not going to choose these.
What else?
Well, it's 2 votes, man. 2 votes versus 1.
Let's throw Spirit Island on there.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put on a Feld game. This is our first Feld. Probably our only Feld. Notre Dame.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we do have Bruges as one we agreed on.
Oh, that's
we
fair.
Also, I'm
That's
not
fair.
sure if we mentioned this at the beginning, but we are
No, we
excluding the 3 games that we played in the previous one, which is Castles Burgundy, Small City, and Dune Warfare Rapids.
Okay, Tim.
Okay. Next up for me, Chronicles of Drunagor.
You still own that?
Yeah.
It was me that tried to get rid of it for a year and a half. Yeah.
Oh. Whoops.
The Chronic. What? Coals of Drunagor.
Dude, acted like you never seen a 10 before.
Oh boy. And the next one, speaking of putting
Garbage
on
games, what
magic
do you got?
shows, Tricarion.
You own that?
Legends.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
First
Okay.
edition Kickstarter.
Tim,
ain't
I
mad
want to
about
say
that one.
congratulations. You finally put a game on your list that I might actually vote for. Because I've been thinking, I played that one very
Thanks,
early in my board gaming
Brian.
career. You're welcome. It's the least I could do, literally.
The
I
Great
played that very early
Wall.
on and didn't care for it. But I've now,
Yep,
since then,
same.
I've played a lot of Mind Clash games that I really like. So
Right.
Brian, should I remind you now or later that it's programming?
it's a good point. Never mind, Tim.
I'm going to put on a game we've played before, and I think you guys used to like, but I have no idea anymore. It is Twa.
Ah, of course, of
Okay.
course.
Brian.
You know what? Let's Mind Clash it up. Anachrony
Voidfall.
and Voidfall. You got it.
Nice.
Okay. I will add to that Mind Clash with a little bit of.
Where's he going?
I don't think he knows. I think that's the problem. Sound it out.
All right, here's the dark horse of the entire game. The entire
All right.
bracket.
It's already
This-
got my vote.
This is a tile layer, Citrus.
Okay. I'm gonna need to pitch on that one. I don't know that one.
It's tile laying, and it's about citrus fruits.
Josh, are you already out of games?
Um,
I mean, I guess once you've made the sale, stop selling.
We'll talk about it when we get to vote on it. How about that?
I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm
All
excited.
right,
Okay.
all right.
It could go up against one of Tim's games, so it has a shot.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's got everything.
Yeah.
16 seeds sometimes beat that one. That's all I'm saying.
Why am I here?
I think literally once in the history of March Madness hasn't that happened.
Okay,
All right,
so
Tim, what other games do you put on there that you know we don't want to play? What else you got?
So, speaking of games that you guys don't want to play, and speaking of settings that I like that you guys don't, Dune Imperium Uprising.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. We already gave you one Dune game. What are you doing, Tim? All right.
Is there like
This is-
is there a dash? Is there a second colon? How does that
No,
work?
you nailed it. That was perfect.
you did so
Okay.
good.
It's well, technically, it's Dune, Imperium dash Uprising.
Oh, boy, I
But
don't
if we
have
run
room
out of
for that.
space, I mean,
Yeah,
don't
that's-
leave it like that.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
new
yeah.
version of Dune Imperium, right?
That's the
Yeah.
new version.
And you own that. You bought that like on purpose.
Funny story.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
boy.
I went to the place in Akron where we sold our One Piece cards and had credit, and that was the
Oh.
only thing that Tori and I could find.
Okay.
So yeah, we picked that up.
All right.
Let's see. Next is Keyflower.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to cancel out Dune Imperium Uprising with Lost Ruins of Arnak.
Oh my.
I'd vote for both of them.
All right, Tim, calm down. Oh boy. I'm gonna save that one. That one, I'm gonna shock you guys with that last one there. Let's go ahead and throw on Robinson Crusoe. And
Off my list.
yeah, you guys haven't eliminated any from my list yet, which is unfortunate. So let's do another one potentially off of Tim's list, The Great Zimbabwe.
Off my list.
You're welcome, Tim.
All right. Well, let's cancel that out with a nice game
Scoocha.
about tile laying and spatial puzzles. Cascadia, where you're not having to constantly count how many spaces away from a source you are.
Scooch the sheet up a little bit, Fold.
Scooching the sheet up a little bit.
Scooch it.
Whoa, too far. How's that?
Looks
Yeah, it's
exactly
perfect.
the same. Oh, there it went. Okay.
Yeah. All right. This is choices. I'm gonna skip that one.
Uh-oh.
Is that the name of a game or?
I'm gonna skip that
No,
one.
it doesn't have a year in it. I'm
El
going to skip that one.
Burrow.
1941 to 1973. What?
El Burrow.
El Burrow. Okay.
Which, of course, in English means the burrow.
That's correct. Yeah.
Would
Number
you?
two?
All right, yeah. This is one I kind of want to hedge. I want to ask you guys. I don't know if this one qualifies. I'm going to put it out there.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
but I've reserved the right to yank it back based on your facial expressions.
Okay.
This War of Mine
That's a solo game.
as a co-op game
That's a solo game.
off the list. Okay, Tokyo Tsukiji Market.
Time out. Let's revisit this War of Mine. Geez, what'd you just say?
I don't know.
TSUKIJI.
I agree
Market.
it's a solo game, but I kind of want to play it because with the new edition coming out, that's one
what
that
I was
sold
thinking
a
too.
while ago. But
That's
with
what
the
I
new
was
edition
thinking
coming
too.
out, I kind
I
of
mean, you can borrow my copy, you know.
Wait, you let people
Or-
borrow things? Tim
Play it
doesn't do
solo-
that.
solo.
Okay.
Oh my!
Cool.
All right, well, let's clear the air with a game that neither of you want to play, but I haven't played it in so long and I saw it and it's so darn adorable. Tobago.
I don't know anything about that one.
I don't know
so-
anything about it.
It is a sort of deduction, find the treasure. Like you're exploring this jungle trying to find treasure, buried treasure.
Okay.
And you don't know where it's at, but you play cards which start to shape where the treasure's at. So that's it's literally completely unknown at the beginning of the game by anybody, including the game. The players determine where it's at by playing cards from their hand.
Okay.
So you
Alright.
build the deduction. It's kind of cool.
Okay. Let's go ahead and let's put Mage Knight up there.
That's a solo game, but okay.
It's not a solo game.
What?
I mean, it's a fantastic solo game,
Uh-huh.
but
What else you got?
slightly more anger towards you.
Fair.
Let's see. Arc Nova.
Ooh. Oh, that one was on my list. Yay!
You're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna throw out Endeavor: Age of Sail. Tim.
PAX Viking.
Oh, that's a PAX game,
That's
bro.
a PAX game. So
Yeah.
you have two PAX games.
Oh, yank that off. Yank it out. Yank it out. Yank it out.
I mean, it's also
Sleeping
a garbage game, but what? Sleeping Gods.
Sleeping Gods.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. The number of campaign games we've chosen as a group is a little surprising, especially if this is ISS Vanguard. Go, Tim.
No. Indonesia.
Okay. Yeah. Checks out.
All right, definitely a palate cleanser there.
Boy.
The Downfall of Pompeii.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you guys don't like cute games.
Oh boy.
I don't
Brian.
mind that game.
Let's go ahead and go with Cafe.
And
Oh, that's a good point. Dominion.
ooh, interesting.
I mean, hey, somebody's got to lose, right?
Okay. Sorry, my phone is being loud.
I'm kind of out. Is that a bad sign?
Yeah, I mean, I think I have just the right amount of games. I'm gonna throw in whoa. Oh boy. Imhotep.
Imhotep.
Oh my gosh.
You're doing so good.
So much pressure. All right. Tim.
Oh boy. Okay. Ankh. ANKH.
Ugh.
Whoop.
Fields of Arle.
Oh my!
Uh,
You might have done it, Tim.
ARLE.
no, I know how it's spelled.
Oh, okay. Okay.
OF. No, you don't.
Is it
What?
Is that a 3-player game?
With the expansion, it's 3-player. Yep.
Oh god, that's like a 7-hour game. All right, carry on.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's me.
No,
It's me.
No, it's not.
With 3 players, it might be. I'm gonna go ahead and put up the Red Cathedral
Okay.
for Tim to ruin.
Yep.
About time.
Yep.
Brian.
Yeah. Let's go with Lord of the Rings LCG, which Lord of the Rings LCG.
No, come on, thumbs up, man.
Yikes.
Do you even have 2 more games written down, or
I got like 6 written down, but I
Okay.
know there's no reason to even type them. I guess Too Many Bones.
what's wrong with that one?
Yeah.
I was hoping somebody else would say it before it got to me.
If I didn't own it, I didn't put it on a list. So I'm going to throw out. Interesting. Black Forest.
Okay. 3 Uvas made the list. Good for Uva. He really needs
All
our
right.
help.
My last 3 here.
What? Last 2.
Or my last 2, pardon.
Trying to
New
sneak
rule,
extra
Tim
games
gets-
in, Tim.
Tim gets an
I get
extra.
extra. I think we'll go with Pret a Porter. And Root.
Okay.
Ew. We're going to go.
Scooch up
2.
the sheet a little bit more for me. Just a little more scooching.
How much scooching do you need? It's like.
That's
there's
perfect.
There's a delay for some reason on my screen. That's good where it's at right now, or
Okay,
where it was
okay,
5 seconds ago.
Well, I moved it again anyway, so deal with it. Why don't you just
Are you?
move your screen? You know what I'm saying?
What?
What? Love you.
You have a
Just
weird way of
angle it.
showing it.
Just angle it and look up, Brian. That'll fix it.
All right.
think
My
that's how it
final
was.
game here is
Final game.
Finish.
Ooh,
Oh, how in the world did that not make your list yet? Oh boy, you were saving that one.
This one might come as a surprise to the both of you, but I'm gonna throw it on there. Crokinole.
Yeah, I almost put it on mine,
Okay.
but I figured like we can just play that, you know.
We could just play any of these. Well,
That's
except
a
for
good
Tim's,
point.
obviously. Those are
You know.
ridiculous.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's our list of 64 games. I'm going to copy and paste them all over to this list here, which is then going to automatically generate our tournament bracket for us. So let me take a second here.
Perfect. So, Brian, how did you think that that ended up going? Kind of what you figured?
Yeah, about what I expected. No one had any crossover with me, so it's good to finally have proof that you guys don't like me or my games.
But that means you didn't have any crossover with me either.
I knew the ones I was going to choose from your list. I figured you would choose from your list.
That's what I did too.
But I had 5 left. But like,
All right.
Marvel Champions, Lord of the Rings LCGs, I was only going to pick one, and Lord of the Rings has a better shot of Tim getting that through. And Marvel Champions, neither one of you would pick, so that's why I threw that one on there. I also had like for shorter ones, Cartographers and the Crew that I thought about. But
here's our bracket.
There we go.
I need to randomize it.
Yeah. I was going to say it looks like it was in the order that
Just
that we did
straight in. So, how many times should I click this here button?
8.
I was thinking 3, but
Okay, that was
38.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I've seen 2 of those. I don't know why I have such a delay in the screen.
All right. So I did note at the top here, we're playing the Elite 8 once, Final 4 again. The championship game gets played again, and then the winner gets played again for a total of 15 plays. So let's start. And I can zoom in here.
Liking this.
Well, maybe not that far. How about that? Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Is that big enough?
Are we taking turns picking like who picks first, second, third, and whatnot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. How about for like yeah. Just do it in the order we drafted. Brian,
Yeah.
Josh, Tim.
Works for me.
Okay.
We start top left.
Top left, and then we'll just do straight down the left, and then we'll go straight down the right, and we'll come back for the second round.
All right. Cool.
All right, Sleeping Gods.
I was going to say, how do we want to do the voting?
In the order we just prescribed.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But it's going to be. Oh, I thought we were talking. We wanted it to be all done like blind. We were going to show all votes at the same time.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with that
Okay.
because
All right.
it's just one more window to have open, and then you got
No,
your
no,
phone
no,
on
no.
you.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
I
there's a way to
gotcha.
do it. I don't feel like doing it.
Okay.
So Brian said Sleeping Gods. I'm also saying Sleeping Gods, so that's going to go ahead and advance.
My vote doesn't matter. See,
not
that's
matter.
the point of not.
Well, I mean, you I have post-its next to me. We can write
Oh no.
T or
No.
B on post-it. Okay. I mean, all right.
Your,
So Tim,
your
you
vote
pick
does
first.
matter.
Again.
It matters as much as it would if it was secret.
Matters more than it does in the national election. You got one.
This is like cat in the box. My vote doesn't. We can't tell if my vote is alive or dead.
Correct. Yeah. All right. So this is me now starting. I'm going to choose the Red Cathedral. Tim.
Red Cathedral.
My
Red
vote
Cathedral
doesn't
advances.
matter.
It does matter, Brian. It was
Oh.
Dominion and you lost. All right. This is Tim Cafe versus Citrus. Woo.
Hey, I don't know. Oh, never mind. I'm good. Is it me?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
I don't know Citrus. I'm gonna say cafe.
I'm going to say cafe.
Poor Citrus. All right. This is Brian starting Dune Imperium Uprising or Too Many Bones.
Too many bones.
Too Many Bones advances. All right. This is me starting Great Wall or Voidfall. I'm going to go with the Great Wall. Whoops.
And I was gonna say Great Wall as well,
Great Wall.
which is disappointing because I kind of would like to see Voidfall as well.
And you never will.
Never.
Oh boy, look at this wallop of a matchup here. Tim, Bruges or Crokinole?
Well, I think we said Bruges was an auto. It's an auto.
It's not
play,
an auto.
so-
It was an auto in.
It's
It
an
doesn't
in-
mean
Oh,
it's
okay.
the
Yeah,
right
automatic
I
bid
see.
to the tournament. It doesn't mean it
Okay.
wins automatically.
Okay, I would say Bruges.
Brian,
choice. Wait, isn't it your turn to go first?
me?
Yeah.
You, me, Tim. You, me, Tim.
All right. I think this will be the first time we actually need a third vote. I'll say Crokinole.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Bruges.
There we go.
All right, this is Brian again. Rumble Nation versus Arc Nova.
Arc Nova.
I'm gonna say Rumble Nation. Tim, your vote matters.
Rumble Nation.
Woo.
At 2, Tim. At 2.
All right, this is me starting. I'm gonna say Imhotep. Tim.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna Imhotep too.
Imhotep advances down to the second bracket. All right, this is Tim starting. Beyond the Horizon or Age of Steam.
I haven't played it, but Beyond the Horizon.
Interesting, Brian.
Yeah, Beyond the Horizon.
Wow, look at that. All right, this is Brian starting, right? Yeah, Chronicles of Drunagor or Le Havre.
Le Havre.
I say Le Havre. All right, this is me starting Grand Austria versus Dungeon Universalis. Grand Austria for me. Tim.
Dungeon Universalis.
Brian with the tiebreaker.
Dungeon Universalis.
Wow. That's absolute garbage. Black Forest versus Nemesis Lockdown.
I don't want Tim to ruin Grand Austria Hotel for us. You and I have a lot of fun playing that.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Nemesis.
Brian?
Nemesis. Let's just get that. Yeah, you're going to choose
Wow.
it anyway. Nemesis.
I was not going to choose that, but that's okay. That's okay. Black Forest was my game, remember? War of the Ring, the card game, versus The Magnificent. And this is a Brian start.
Magnificent.
I'm also going to say Magnificent. So Tim can ruin that game for us. Notre Dame versus Concordia.
Is it me?
Yes, sorry.
No. Oh,
No, Josh.
Concordia. Yeah, I thought it was Josh.
Oh, it's me?
Supposed to be.
Oh, yeah, you chose Magnificent. I'm going to go Notre Dame.
yeah, Concordia.
Concordia.
And Ultimate Railroads versus Tricerion. Tim.
Carrion.
Brian.
Ultimate Railroads.
Interesting. I'm going to go Chikarion. All right. Fields of Arle, or Arl, still don't know how to say it. All bridges burning.
Is it cut off for you guys?
I can't see the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I see field.
Yeah,
I see
I
fields.
can't see the top or the bottom of the bracket.
No.
Oh, okay.
How about now?
Now I.
No.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
can.
Now I can see it. Yeah. Flippity and everything. All bridges burning.
Brian.
How's it me? It should be you. Oh, okay. Fields of Arl.
I'm going to advance all bridges burning. I'm so sorry, Brian. I'm so
No,
sorry.
that's fine. Like
I'm so sorry.
I don't want to play it once, but I've told Tim I will. So, but
All right.
again,
Can
it doesn't
everybody
have to
see
be in here. Yes.
on the right hand
Yeah.
side? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. And this is who was that? 16. Me?
I think this one technically might be me. I don't know. It's hard to keep track.
I don't know. All right. Tim, you
Really
start.
is.
Yeah. Iridia.
Brian.
Zimbabwe.
Oh my God. You guys got to make me decide between this garbage. Really?
This garbage? What do you mean? You don't like one and you haven't played the other. I
He's
figured
not
it was going to
wrong.
be a no-brainer.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, I did
He's
too.
not wrong. He's not wrong. But Iridia's like, it's so long. It's such a big game.
Well, you don't have to play it for 90
fair.
hours.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Uh,
Keyflower,
Brian.
Hexplore. This is Brian to start.
I mean, I'm not even going to say it.
Keyflower. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian.
Yeah. Explore it?
No, I know you're saying Hexplore.
Oh, you have a question. Okay.
Yeah. If I choose Hexplore it.
No, we're not doing the campaign.
Keyflower. Tim?
Okay, Brian. This
Just pick Keyflower, Tim. Okay.
No.
Just pick it so that we can end this, and I'm going to go play Hexplore. All right.
I pick Explore It here. I'm going to need some help with All Bridges Burning.
Oh,
No.
wow.
No, I don't do that. All right. I don't work for the government. You're not buying my vote.
Keyflower.
Every game's a negotiation game, Brian.
Yeah, it sure is. I don't negotiate with terrorists. So
Oh, boy. That was a Brian start. This is a me start, and I'm going to go, ooh, this is tough.
Yeah, that. Yep.
I'm going to go Anachrony.
I'll give it. I want both. So Rococo.
Brian.
Anachrony.
All right. Revive versus Indonesia. This is a Tim start.
Hold up, I just lost my window. What was it? Indonesia.
Yeah.
And I want to play Revive.
Brian.
That's a good thing. Revive.
Zaya versus Tobago. This is a Brian start.
Yep.
Zaya.
I'm going to say Tobago.
Zaya.
Planet Unknown versus 1998. I'm going to say Planet Unknown. Tim.
Planet Unknown.
This is a Tim start. 1867 or Lord of the Rings, the card game.
1867.
Card game. So sorry. Brian.
1867.
Really?
I know you don't like Lord of the Rings, the card game, and yeah, it's fine.
But you think, okay. Wow. This is Aeon's End versus Ankh. And this is I think Brian start.
Yep.
Aeon's End.
I will also say Aeon's End. Spirit Island versus Robinson Crusoe. This is me.
Why would you do this to me, randomizer?
That's a crazy randomization right there. I'm gonna go.
It doesn't matter. Look what it's going up against in the next round.
Spirit Island.
Oh, that's some nonsense. You guys coded this randomizer.
Listen, dude, you told me to click it 8 times. I clicked it 8 times.
You might have done.
You did this to yourself.
Brian, I'm going to make this hard for you. Robinson Crusoe. And I want to play Spirit Island. I just want to hear you decide which one you want to play more.
I don't think you want to play Spirit Island.
I do. I want to play both of these.
Oh, man.
Which one do you want to lose to TKR? Which one? You get to choose.
Spirit. That's a good point. Spirit Island.
Okay. Lost Ruins and TKR. I believe this is a Tim start.
TKR.
Brian.
TKR.
Uprising versus Tokyo something market, which
Tsukiji.
I don't know what that is, Tim.
It's a place.
Yeah. You want to describe the game a little bit, or
Whose is this one? Is this one mine or Brian's?
this is Brian, but we would like
It
to hear
is?
a little bit about Tokyo
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
market.
it's a small box. What was the game we were? So you remember how Concordia? We were saying like you buy and sell for the same value, and the markets don't change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This just adds changing markets.
Mm.
It doesn't quite have the route building that Concordia has. I mean, it's obviously different, but it's that type of exchanging.
Uprising.
Oh wait, maybe this isn't Brian's start.
Oh, I take that back.
Well, it is
This-
now.
This was Brian ending,
Yeah.
which means this was Brian starting. This is me starting. I say
Yeah.
Uprising.
Tim, what's your pick?
The market.
I'm gonna go with Uprising.
What?
All right, this was me. This is Tim starting Root versus Endeavor.
Root.
Brian,
Root.
that's some garbage. Downfall of Pompeii versus Cascadia. And this is, who is this?
This is Brian.
Cascadia.
How did all of my games get matched up with each other? This is garbage. I'm gonna say also Downfall of Pompeii, but not also.
Maybe
You can
also.
say that.
Maybe also.
What?
Tim,
So
up
is
to
that
you.
one each?
Yeah.
Cascadia.
Bloop. Troyes versus Bios Mesofauna. And this is a Tim start.
BIOS.
Brian.
He's broken.
Trois.
I also say Troyes. El Burro, Predaporter. This is a Brian start.
Oh man, I've played both of these, but don't really remember. I remember El Burro. I don't super remember.
Predaporter was a
Predaporter.
long time ago.
Yeah.
It was a while. It was a couple years.
El Burro.
I'm going to Predaporter.
Hmm.
Second shot clock.
Let's
Tim.
El Burro. Let's El Burro.
El Burro. Inish, Mage Knight.
This is the last one? Yeah, okay. And is this me? Who is this?
This is a U start, I believe.
Is it?
'Cause you just ended this one. Oh wait, no. So this should be.
no, I think it's you. I think
a me
it's
start.
Fulton.
I
yeah.
say Inish.
I don't know what to do with my hands. Mage Knight.
Inish.
What?
There we go.
Mage Knight has no chance of beating El Burro, and I'd rather play Inish, I think, than
Okay.
El Burro.
Okay.
Wow.
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know.
So that was the round of 64. On to the round.
Listen to Brian gaming
It's
the
just-
game over
It's,
here.
it's like a cream of the crap situation. We're just trying to like nobody wants to play. I barely want to play Mage Knight 3-player, so
Okay.
that was one I just assumed would be a throwaway. But thanks
Okay.
for voting for it, though, Tim. We should play Mage
All
Knight.
right. This one
sometime.
is a Tim start. Sleeping Gods versus Red Cathedral.
And these are
Sleeping-
these are in, right? We're to the Elite Eight, or no? We have one more round after this.
No, this will be
There's
it.
32. Then there's 16.
Oh, okay. So we do
Then
have
there's
one.
eight.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah,
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 Two
yeah.
rounds left
Yeah.
here.
Yep. Sorry. Sleeping Gods.
Brian.
Sleeping Gods.
Cafe Too Many Bones. This is a Brian start.
Cafe.
Uh, too many bones. We'll see what Tim says.
Cafe.
Interesting.
Tim just wants my games over with as soon as possible. So he's picking my shortest games.
Maybe Tim just wants to triple up our score and make us feel like terrible humans.
Yeah.
Great
I've only
Wall versus Bruges. This is a me start. I'm going to go Bruges.
The Great Wall.
Bruges.
Rumble Nation, Imhotep. This is a Tim start.
Emotep.
Me?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Rumble Nation.
Oh,
I'll just let you pick.
Uh,
I don't care.
that's tough. Again,
far
these
as
are
I
both
can-
my games. I'm going to go. Let's Rumble in the Nation.
Mm,
It's so
mhm.
fast. We can play that in one night. 4 games. Beyond the Horizon versus Le Havre. This is Brian start.
Okay. Beyond the Horizon.
I'm also going to say Beyond the Horizon. I think you guys are both going to like that one. I really do.
You've said that, which is why I'm choosing that one, because I don't know if we'll enjoy a La Havre experience with Tim.
I mean, I enjoy Le Havre. So, Dungeon Universalis, Nemesis Lockdown. What a terrible matchup this is. And this
You
is
like
my
Nemesis.
start. Yeah, but you don't. So
Okay.
I'm going to go Nemesis. Tim.
Nemesis.
Yeah.
Magnificent versus Concordia. This is a Tim start.
Concordia.
Brian?
Sorry, Fulton. Love you. Concordia.
No, that's fine. I get it. Tim would ruin the Magnificent for us anyway. So Concordia's already been ruined for me. So it doesn't matter. Tricerion, All Bridges Burning. This is a Brian start.
Man, it's a tough one because
It actually is a tough one.
I don't expect to like either, but I kind of want to play both. But at the same time, if it gets past Concordia, I might rage quit. So let's go All Bridges Burning.
You know that if we advance All Bridges Burning, it's going to go past Concordia, right?
You know you got to do it, don't you?
Tricerion.
All bridges burning.
All right, back to the northeast bracket.
Did you click it? Did you even click it? Did you give it? Oh, okay. It
There's
didn't.
a delay
It didn't
for some
refresh.
reason, yeah.
Okay.
Just because
Oh, no, it's fine. It's
Sorry.
it almost looked like you were like I'm not even going to give it its
Didn't
dignity
even
of a
do
click.
And that was a Brian start. So this is going to be a me start. Iridia versus Keyflower. I'm going to say Keyflower.
Iridia.
I knew you'd do that to me, Tim. This was another one that I just wanted to lose to the next one anyway. So I'm going to go Keyflower.
Oh,
Anachrony and Revive. This is a Tim start.
who cares? You guys just killed Iridia.
My dude,
Yeah.
you've played 90 hours of Iridia. You don't need more Iridia.
Have you finished
Kinda-
it, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh,
you did
I wasn't
finish
sure if you
Oh
finished
yeah,
your campaign.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I packed it up. I this past weekend. Yeah, I finished
Spoilers.
it and then packed it up.
Oh, yeah.
Anachrony.
Revive.
Right. Interesting. Brian, which game would you like Tim to ruin for us?
That's why I've given the decision to you. I'm not making.
Yeah,
the
but I don't
decision.
like that. I don't like that pressure, man.
That's
you know?
too bad, man.
You have more invested in Anachrony, so we're going to say Revive.
Okay. Not sure I completely follow that logic, but I like it.
It's easier to flip the Revive game than it is the Anachrony game.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know. Who knows? Unless you're looking for value. Looking for value, I can put Anachrony in there.
No.
Zaya versus Planet Unknown. This is a Brian start, I think.
This is tough. Zaya.
We know how you love your space games. I'm going to say Planet Unknown.
No, but I don't hate Planet Unknown.
I want to try Zaya. Let's put Zaya out there.
1867 Aeon's End. This is a Tim start.
1867.
Aeon's End.
Oh no, this wasn't a Tim start, but that's okay. I'm going Aeon's End. This is a Tim start.
Spirit Island.
Me? TKR.
Yes, sir. Interesting.
Figured I'd let your vote count.
But what if I don't want it to?
I'm surprised this is taking you this long.
Why? What should I go for? What do you
We
think?
know how you feel about TKR. Might as well log it now. Tim's already won.
You're right. We should just log the plays. It could be the champion. We just log
All
4
right,
plays.
we're done. Let's start a new bracket.
All right, TKR it is. Uprising versus Root. This is a
This
Brian
is
start.
Brian. Yep.
Uprising.
I'm also saying Uprising.
What?
Tim, I think you'll like
That was the
Uprising.
only chance I had.
What? Cascadia versus Twa. This is a me. I'm gonna go Twa.
Cascadia.
Brian.
Cascadia.
Interesting. Okay. El Burrow versus Inish. This is a Tim start.
Old Burrow.
Brian.
I just like, we all know how to play Inish. Inish is moderately short. I feel bad for Tim Melborough.
No, go ahead.
All right.
You want to? No,
to
no,
the
no, no.
northwest.
Wait. No, 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 no.
What? Bracket's already been filled out, man. It can't be unfilled.
Yeah.
Sleeping
Yeah.
Gods versus Cafe. This is
it's-
Tim start.
Oh, it is. Sleeping Gods.
Brian. Oh no, that wasn't a Tim start.
No, I think it's
didn't
you.
I didn't think. Yeah.
It's a me start. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
Sleeping Gods anyway. So,
Okay. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Sleeping Gods.
Bruges, Rumble Nation. Oh, by the way, sorry we
These-
didn't do any build up. Let's do some build up here, guys.
Oh yeah.
These decisions. This is now the Sweet 16 of games. So whatever games win this matchup,
Yeah.
we are playing at least one time.
Yeah, we're going into the Elite Eight. How elite are they? You be the judge.
All right, Sleeping Gods versus Cafe. I choose Sleeping Gods. Tim chooses
Sleeping Gods.
It advances. All right, Bruges versus Rumble Nation.
Rouge.
Bruges.
Beyond the Horizon versus Nemesis Lockdown. Brian, it's your start.
Beyond the Horizon.
I will advance it. Concordia versus All Bridges Burning. This is my start. Yikes.
Ha!
I'm going to go All Bridges Burning.
Then that's your winner because Tim's not voting for
All
Concordia.
bridges burning.
So, yeah. I don't know how you did Concordia dirty like that, Fulton.
Because I was here. Dude,
No,
I
no.
don't think you understand how much I don't like Concordia.
Yeah, you don't like it 9 hours worth of coin. That's how much you don't
Nine?
like.
It's
All
3
Bridges Burning
hours.
won't be that long. It won't be
It's
that
supposed to be 3 hours.
Okay, does that include the 6
Tim, you're on the
hours
clock.
we have
It's
to
like-
learn all
that's-
the factions?
That's half a Hexplorit. That's we can play it
Yeah.
twice.
And it's 0.01% of the fun of Hexplorit.
Listen, man,
All
if
right,
you want me to get you a
next.
little whiteboard and some candy or something to keep you going.
Next.
This is a Tim start.
Does anybody even remember? We should have marked that.
No.
I chose All Bridges Burning.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
restart,
yeah.
but this is a
You
Tim
are
start.
correct. Yeah.
Keyflower
Okay.
Revive for Tim.
Keyflower.
Revive.
Ooh. Which of these games do I want Tim to ruin? Interesting. I'm gonna hit Revive. I'm gonna hit Revive on that one.
Okay.
Zaya versus Aeon's End. This is Brian's start.
Oh boy. Zaya.
I'm
Tim's
also gonna
ruin
say
it.
Zaya.
Okay. Tim's gonna ruin everything.
TKR versus Uprising. This is a me start. And just for fun, I'm gonna say Uprising.
TKR.
TKR.
Boop. Cascadia versus El Burrow. This is a Tim start.
El Burrow.
Cascadia.
Wow. Cascadia advances. Mainly because we need at least one game that's not going to take 7 hours to play. Hey,
All right.
we've got our Elite 8, everybody.
So
Just for fun.
Cascadia had a pretty easy path
Did
It
it?
did.
all the way. Yeah,
It did. Through here.
Downfall of Pompeii, Troyes, and then Elboro.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought you
So
guys liked
just-
Troyes, but
It's fine.
I like 12
Wow.
less and less every time I play it, I think, which is
Okay.
weird because when I first played it, I liked it more and more every time I played it. And then I met Tim. So we've got only 2 of our top 4 like automatic entries made it in, Bruges and TKR.
Yep.
I have 1 of my entries made it in, Zaya. And 3 of Fulton's and 2 of Tim's made it in, with All Bridges Burning and Sleeping Gods. And Fulton had Beyond the Horizon, Revive, and Cascadia.
interesting. Okay.
So, just fun. So yeah, we will play all these once, and then we will vote again on which one we want to advance to play again. We should play them like in order, like play Sleeping Gods and I mean not necessarily the quadrants of the bracket, but like
Back
once
to
we
back.
play one of the matchups, play the other one in that matchup, so they're both
Oh,
fresh
okay.
in our mind, and we can vote. and
That
advance
might
them
even
on.
be something like try to do it the same day. Kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like plan
Oh,
a game
yeah.
day for that. That'd be cool.
depending
there
on
you
where we
go.
at, we could even record them. Depending on,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not recording All Bridges Burning. Your camera, you don't have big
Are
enough memory
you
cards.
sure?
You don't have big enough memory cards. So, all right, what's everybody thinking? What are you guys thinking?
I think
Are you
all
happy?
bridges burning doesn't take that long if we're not trying to buy lacer sweatshirts at the same time. Just going to put that
Excuse
out there.
me?
Tim, I think
Wow.
you're forgetting that all of us, including yourself, have to learn it yet.
Yeah.
That's going to take 10 times longer than playing the game.
Totally fine. You only have 72 actions. It's no big deal.
Per faction, and you have to know all the factions.
And Tim, Sleeping Gods is
The campaign.
there.
Yeah.
It's definitely a campaign, but is there like one-offs or is it only a campaign?
I don't know.
All right.
That's something else too.
Okay.
Tim, you've not played Sleeping Gods? Have you played All Bridges Burning?
No.
Okay,
So
the 2
it's
entries
time to
that we
learn
have
some
for Tim,
games.
he has not played.
Yeah.
I have played all of my entries that made it. Yes.
You've played Beyond the Horizon?
Yeah.
It's not out
Yeah, you
yet.
played it at PAX.
Played it at PAX. Yeah.
Yeah, I played the one of mine y'all chose too, you bunch of jerks. So and the only reason it got chosen is because it used to be on the shelf behind Tim. It's still he moved it right before we hit record. So
Oh.
Where did yours get buried, Brian?
That's what I'm
What?
trying to see as well.
Cafe made it fairly far. And
I had a lot of head-to-heads. Spirit Island, Robinson Crusoe started off head-to-head. Cafe and Too Many
Yeah, I
Bones
had a
were
lot
head-to-head
too
at
like
one
that.
point. You guys
Yeah.
also just don't like my games, so
excuse me, sir.
yeah.
Cafe,
Mhm.
Concordia,
You hate Concordia.
Uprising,
Oh, no, but these are all made
and
the
Zaya.
16.
Oh, you're going through
Made
my
it to
list
the
of
16.
losers? Is that what you're doing? Okay, cool.
Spirit
I'm
Island.
just saying, like they got pushed forward. I think what happened in a lot of these cases where like Sleeping Gods, that wasn't on my radar at all until it
No.
sat there in the bracket. Even when Tim said it when he drafted it earlier, didn't have any inkling of playing that. But then I'm
Right.
like, yeah, that does sound interesting compared to some of the other stuff that's over there. So
Wow. Take that.
I think it
Red
was just
Cathedral.
a positioning thing, you know?
Yeah, right.
All right. Well,
Luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, stay tuned. We'll probably start playing these. I don't know about this weekend, but probably here pretty soon. So,
Yeah.
Y'all got a bunch of games to learn. I don't. So,
have-
well, what is it? Zaya.
Zaya, which I've already played a couple times. I do have
Bruges.
to kind of refresh on the non-solo rules because they are different. So,
Okay. Bruges, TKR. Those are both like we could play them like right now.
yeah.
Cascadia, I would need a refresher, but if I remember
But
correctly,
There's
it's a
3
pretty
rules.
low bar.
Yeah.
Beyond the Horizon, you should maybe have a copy hopefully within the
Hopefully.
next few weeks.
Yeah, hopefully.
And then Revive, I think that was one that you guys said you played a couple times in the last month or so.
Just we just played it the once.
Oh, just once? Okay.
But it's one of those where we've kind of had it on our list to play and then didn't for whatever reason, and that's a heavy teach. But
oh, really?
Easy.
Okay.
It's not hard once you get into it, but there's a lot of overhead.
So who do you guys think who's the winner? We have 8 left. Which one
out
do
of
we
those
choose to be
8?
The winner? Yeah.
I mean, TKR's coming out of that bottom right. I think Beyond the Horizon's coming out of that bottom left simply because I don't want to play All Bridges Burning twice.
Maybe you do.
You could already put in Beyond the Horizon.
Revive and Zaya, my guess is Zaya's coming out of there, but I don't know that for sure. And then Sleeping Gods at Bruges, I think, is a big toss-up until we've played it.
Okay.
Sleeping Gods. I have no idea really what it's about. So, I mean, I know the basics.
Gods, and are
they sleeping?
They enjoy nap time. So
sure.
They're all cats. So
I would play that game. Okay.
Yeah. I could probably get Ron to play that game. No, I couldn't. If TKR doesn't come out on top, I'm gonna flip somebody's table. But
out of everything, or just that bracket?
I honestly don't think it will, because we've played that the most out of all these. So it's probably just going to be a situation if we find anything Fulton specifically that is even better, or even palatable, he'll take that over TKR. So
just to be fair, I really do like TKR.
No, we all do. We don't like losing to Tim at TKR, which we will do 4 times if it wins this bracket.
Correct.
Wait. Who won the last game? I'm trying to remember.
My man, it was 1 out of 28 games.
Oh, that's right. Fulton did.
Yeah, Fulton won.
And I won by a point, I think.
You didn't win by a point.
It wasn't by much.
I think it was 2 points.
Yeah.
I think
I
it
also
was
played.
2
That was a
points.
game I was way behind, which that hasn't happened in a while. I've been solidly in second for 10 of the last games we played. So,
holy cow, that was September.
This was more fun, I think, than most of these games are going to be. I'm excited.
Oh, jeez. Come on, man. It was, by the way, it was 5 points. It was 40 to 35 to 30.
I don't know why you had to bring my score into it. That's even though it does always seem I lose to you by 5. So it's nice to know whether it's first and second or second and third, it's always 5. So. Cool.
Oh, very good. Very good.
All right. Let us know what you think. We have fun doing this. And I guess stay tuned to see who advances to the Final 4.
What would be really cool is not going to happen. But it'd be really cool if we could finish all 15 games by the end of the tournament.
Oh, wow.
That tournament goes 3 more weeks?
There's 8 this weekend, then a Final 4, which they play all 3 games that weekend. So we have a week and a half. It ain't happening, Kevin.
No.
I mean, you guys voted Sleeping Gods over Cafe, or we would have had a better chance,
Oh, man. All right. Well, we'll definitely have to keep this updated somehow. Probably just on the podcast as we move forward. So if you're following along with the bracket challenge, check out the podcast. We will have updates every 2 weeks. So we will see you guys next time.
Adios.
Catch you later.